Hey guys, it's EdenGold. We're back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe if you want to see some more of my content. I make music, I'm an artist, and I'm a YouTuber, period, as you can tell. So we do all types of videos. Like, it's honestly so unexpected. I could post anything, but I'm kind of liking these sit down talk videos so like y'all could get to know me a little bit more. I was kind of like reluctant like to do another sit down video right after the other one, but like I was like, fuck it. Like, I feel like I make videos when certain things might be prevalent in my life, or like I just see certain things. So today I'm gonna be doing a video pretty much on 10 red flags in the talking stage that you can see to stop yourself from getting heartbroken. Like, this Evie. But y'all want to know how to stay away from these whack ass niggas, I got a couple of red flags that I could point out. If you pay attention, you might see a couple of these, and if you do, girl, you might want to run the other way. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I also noticed that like a lot of women, like on my IG, more guys follow me, but on YouTube more females follow me. So I was like, fuck it, like we need to make like some videos for the girls. So yeah, this one I guess you could say is for the women, but I feel like some of the stuff could pertain to for men too. So, you know, if the shoe fits, take it. Oh, I'm gonna need you to stop because like I'm doing a video. So the first thing, bitches, if you see this man, if he has this girl, throw the whole man away. Like, I'm telling you. So if he has a dirty fucking house, bruh, like I'm telling you, if you pulling up to the nigga's crib, he invited you or whatever, you know, I don't know why you would do a pop-up, but if he, you know, he let you slide through to his crib, oh my god, and he invites you and he knows you're coming over and his house is fucking dirty, oh no. I'm gonna tell you exactly why this is a problem. One, because he didn't care enough to clean up for company coming over. That's just like kind of like a respect factor. Two, girl, you want to be with this nigga in a long-term relationship, but he can't even keep his house clean. You move in with him, guess who's gonna be doing the fucking cleaning? You gonna be cleaning up after him, and you gonna have to deal with that shit. If you get pregnant by this man, that's 18 years of not just you clean up after him, but also clean up after the kid and yourself. Do you really want to go through that? Red flag number one. Red flag number two. He won't follow your social media. So I'm telling y'all, most of the time if a dude follows 0 motherfucking people on IG, it's a red flag. You don't follow your mama, no celebrities, no nothing. So I feel like that's a sign of feeling like you're too good. But are you really, or are your followers bot? And especially if he can't add your IG, bitch, all you're gonna end up being is a secret. One, because he doesn't follow you. So like, if you really want to take that dude serious, I mean, some of y'all might want hookups, and if you do, like, I still feel like you should listen to these red flags, just because like you should maybe pick the best hookup for you, but shit, you might end up falling in love, so who fucking knows, right? Okay, but yeah, like if he doesn't want to follow your fucking socials, girl, no, because one, he's full of himself. Two, he feels like he's better than you. Like, bye boy. Like the other day, this dude literally, it was yesterday, he walked up to me at this party and he was like, can I get your number? And I was like, I don't really do numbers, because like, bitch, motherfuckers can literally track you with your phone number. Like, it's so weird out here nowadays. And I was pretty much stopped. This dog is bothering me. Like, I love you, but you need to go to your bed. Thank you. But anyways, he fucking asked me for my number, and I was like, I don't really give out my number, but you can get my Instagram. And he's like, oh, I don't follow people on IG. And I was like, okay. And then he proceeds to pull out his phone just to show me, like, you know, he wanted to show me he doesn't follow people, but what he really wanted to do was show me how much followers he had. And I think he had like 200-some thousand, like I don't even remember. But I just remember being like, oh well, I guess I'm just not the girl for you. Peace. See ya. I'm not doing it. Goodbye. I don't care. I don't have shit to prove to you. Get the fuck out of my face. Check them niggas' egos before that shit even gets started, bitch. I'm hurting niggas' egos all motherfucking year. So if you want to come to me with that bullshit, best believe you're not gonna get the response you want. But yeah, like that's a big red flag, because most of the time there was a situation where I was, you know, fucking with this dude and he never followed me. I never followed him either, but he definitely had like 300K plus on IG and stuff, and like it made me realize, like, this man, like, this nigga's like keeping you low-key a secret, you know what I mean? Like, if he doesn't want to follow you, if he fucking, you know, it's just like completely separate from his social media, and that's a really good sign that he, you know, doesn't take you serious. Like, I mean, come on, you can't fucking follow me on social media. You can't follow your mom on social media. You can't follow your uncle, your manager. Like, I know motherfuckers that follow motherfuckers for business only, but bitch, the fact that you got 0 motherfuckers you following, bye. Next. Red flag number 3, he doesn't take you out and spoils you. So if this guy literally, if this guy doesn't ever want to take you out places, like out in public, big red flag. 1, he doesn't want to be seen with you. That's another way that man will hide you. 2, he doesn't spoil you. Like, he doesn't want to take you out and make sure you're fed. Like, oh girl, that's another one. If you with a man and he don't feed you, bitch, he don't feed you, a man that really fuck with you and care about you, he gonna always make sure you fed. Like, that's the minimum a nigga could do, and don't ever let them tell you different. Like, for real. Like, he should get you anything you fucking want to eat, bitch. But and don't let him, I mean, if you want the fast food, only on rare circumstances, late as fuck or something, ain't nothing open. But don't let these niggas get in the habit of thinking that they can take you out to like Wendy's. Bitch, I want Red Lobster and Olive Garden. So, oh well. But yeah, if he's not trying to, like, you know, open doors for you and be a gentleman and take you out to places and actually court you like the woman that you are, red flag. We are not letting niggas come over to our cribs this motherfucking summer, not unless we know them like that. And we are not pulling up to smoke or to chill. If you want to see me, nigga, you can arrange something or tell me where the fuck we meeting up at. But we not, nah, cause y'all think y'all slick. You're not coming over. What the fuck you want to come over to my apartment, my brand new apartment with no TV and do? You want to stop and say hi? Like, do you want to, like, what the fuck do? Unless you stopping on your lunch break bringing some food for me, like, what do you want to do here? It's nothing to do here, bruh. The fuck? Red flag number 4. Bruh, I caught this, bruh. So if he's one of those niggas that watch those alpha male podcasts, bitch, run for the hills. I'm talking about narcissists. Like, if you know these motherfuckers, like, be watching, what's his name? Kevin Samuels. And, like, that Fresh and Fit. And he agrees with it. This one nigga told me that he agreed with 80% of what these podcasts said. Now, I don't know if he was just trying to get under my skin or, like, what. But if that's the case, bitch, you gotta run. Like, how the fuck you look up to people that hate women? You're taking dating advice. Like, a lot of these men and these things are manipulative, like the things that they're teaching these people. So it's like, if he's taking advice from that girl, what you think he about to treat you like? What you think he about to treat you like? That means run, bitch. If he says that, run. Like, after that dude really said that to me, I had to take some space, and I realized, like, I don't want to be around somebody that, especially he was a young nigga. Like, I want to be around somebody that takes life advice from people like this. Like, obviously he had to be young, because real grown men, like, especially ones like, I would say 30 plus, they don't watch shit like that. I mean, unless they're like, you know, but most of the time the real, like, big dick balance Papi Chulo, they not watching that shit. It be the whack niggas that are insecure, don't get bitches, like, that nobody wants, that be in their feelings, that trying to learn how to pull a bitch, but everything you're doing is manipulative, and at the end of the day, you're still not going to fucking get shit out of that. Because look at these men you're taking advice from. Like, they can't even keep us all in a relationship. Like, next. Red flag number 5. Ooh, this is a good one. Multiple baby mamas. But I'm telling y'all, one is already too much. And I already say this, like, I really don't know if I could be with a man that has kids again. I have no kids, you know, I'm 20. I guess it depends the age and the relationship sometimes with the baby mother, but still, why would I settle if I can have any dude I want? You feel me? Like, it would have to be a really special fucking dude. But even them ladies don't even do that shit. Don't even do it. Like, if he has more than one is too much. But 2, nigga, at this point, it's like, 1, pull out game weak. Bitch, you gonna be the next baby mama. 1. 2, obviously he don't give a fuck who the fuck he get knocked up with. I understand now if he was like, okay, I've been through 2 marriages and da 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 da, but if he's got baby mothers, didn't even really give these women the ring, and he continuously told them to have these kids and that he procreated with them, don't take that nigga serious. The fuck out of here, because I feel like just not special. You're going to be another one inside of the book, bitch. Like, what do you think? Like, you don't think you're gonna be the 3rd baby mama? Like, I feel like a lot of the times it's just like, girl. Not to mention the baby mama problems that come with it, bruh. Baby mamas want they niggas, they ex back. And you know they say baby fathers always be going back to the baby mothers to fuck. Like, certain shit like that. And sometimes it's not even the case. It's just the fact that that bitch is bitter. And now she don't like you and she want to cause problems. Listen, if you are young and you don't got no kids, just save yourself the problem. And don't be with a nigga that got kids, period. Now, number 6. This one does vary, I'm not gonna lie, because not everybody has the best relationship with their family. But I feel like it's very important for a woman to, you know, look at a relationship a guy has with his mother. You know, like, how does he treat his sisters? How does he treat, you know, just people in general, honestly. But especially, like, family, I feel like a lot of the times, like, a lot of problems could come and trauma that could come up with not having, you know, a good relationship with your family. And maybe if they have, like, pent-up anger or, like, resentment or something, that's certain things that need to be healed. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying you have to run. But bitch, you know, like, I would just get a little walk in, get a little head start. You feel me? Like, period. Like, facts. But like, you know, like for instance, me, I'm not really cool with my father, but I have a great relationship with the rest of my family. But my father's a narcissist. We all have like certain people that are like that. But if this person don't get along with nobody, not even they fucking kids, bruh. Like, I've been through this like twice. Like, and then my father's the same way too. Like, if certain people cannot get along with their children, none of their kids, no good relationships, not all the time, but most of the time, and like their siblings and like their baby mothers and just certain people like that are in their circle and their family, that's a red flag most of the time. So keep in mind of that. Number 7, y'all, this is a huge fucking one. If he disrespects women, I'm talking about, oh, he's always talking shit about women. Women is his favorite topic, and he swear he loves women, but he talks always shit about women. Like, I used to have this problem with my first ex, and I would be like, the fuck, like, do you like women or do you not? Bitch, if y'all don't work out, who you think he gonna be disrespecting next? Oh, he talking about them, but he'll never talk about me like that. Bitch, you sound stupid as fuck. I sounded stupid as fuck. If a nigga can do that to another woman, he can definitely do it to you. And also look at how he talks about his exes, how he talks about his baby mothers. If this man has a resentment towards his baby mothers and hasn't healed from that shit, most of the time, bro, like, and he's talking shit to her to you, you don't think he'll talk shit about you too? I want you to know a man, you want to see a man that's like, okay, well, this is what happened in our relationship and I take fault for what I did and what happened between us and I learned from it. But you don't want a nigga that always angry, always you, it's her fault, I don't like her because this. It takes 2 to tango, bitch, period. Like, red flag. Oh, and bitch, if he ever asks a man this, if he ever put his hand on a woman, I do not give a fuck what it is. I do not care if it is motherfucking self-defense, bitch. It sounds fucking crazy, bruh. But if this man Like, that is a big red flag. I'm saying, like, for the most part, yes, bruh. Like, don't ever fall for that shit. Especially if he's a Scorpio. A lot of times, Scorpios, Aries, and Sagittarius, not all of those have to be like that, bitch. I always be on both sides. But, like, I noticed, like, these signs, they be having anger issues, bruh. So, if this man has ever put his hands, like, this one dude that I used to like talk to, he literally beat up his baby mother, and she did some crazy things, and I always be like, oh yeah, like, she deserved that. But at the end of the day, no, fuck, she didn't. That is your child's mother, and you beating hoes. You know what this man ended up doing to me? I always be like, he's always said, I never put my hands on you. And then eventually, once we were comfortable in the relationship, a lot of dudes changed. I remember he just told me a situation. He was like, oh, well, it was I was going to pull up to a bowling alley with my friend, because I was single. Actually, I was single at the time, but at the time I was like living with him because he had manipulated me into not finding a place to live at the time, so I would be stuck living with him and dependent on him. That's a whole nother story time. I have more advice on that. I'm gonna make a story time on that video. But I was single at the time, still living with him, and I had like a friend, and I knew people from work, and I wanted to go to this bowling alley. And eventually I didn't go to the bowling alley because, you know, my intuition and God had protected me. I went to the wrong location. But the next day, he had gotten invited to the same place, and I found out that we were actually going to the same event. And he was like, well, if you would have came in there with your coworker, even though I knew everybody, and it wasn't even like that. He was like, if I would have saw you coming to there with your coworker, I would have slapped you. So now all of a sudden he started threatening me. So if a man already hits a woman, he will threaten you, he will switch up on you. Eventually this man, well, like I said, I was single, it's a whole nother story, but he didn't like that I wanted to go out and party. And so he snatched my keys and beat my ass. And I had to call the police on this man that night and get the fuck away from him type shit. So you said, why y'all over here thinking that he'll never do it to you? He said he'd never do it to you. Bitch, he will do it to you. So don't ever be with a man that's ever put his hands on a woman. I don't give a fuck. I do not give a shit. There's people I'm related to that I know have put their hands on women, and I do not give a fuck. If you know that man has put hands on women, stay the fuck away from that nigga. It's so crazy because I have a whole nother story where I literally, this other dude put his hands on me because he liked me and he was drunk, and he was my old brother's friend, and he was mad jealous of me and he wanted me, and he ended up putting his hands on me. Later on I found out from the dude with the clout that he literally beat up, he used to be friends with that dude, and he literally beat up that other dude's sister too. So it's like this is a repeating pattern, y'all. I didn't know all that, but I found out later. So if he does it once to a woman, he will definitely do that shit again. I got some story times for y'all. Like, these men be crazy out here. Stay away from men that are okay with putting their hands on women, period. Number 8. If this man loves bomb... all this talking got my throat dry. Okay, number 8. If this man is love bombing you. Love bombing is a form of manipulation, if y'all do not fucking know, where a dude will excessively do things for you at first, at the beginning of a talking stage relationship, to get you comfortable, to reel you in, just to take it away, and then start treating you like shit. It's like a way to get someone used and reeled in and used to the things that you do for them, so then they are attached to you. And then once they are attached to you, it's going to be hard to leave you, so then you start treating people a certain way. And a lot of time a man use this shit to make you chase them, right? Because they like, okay, well now she with me, and I take her on this vacation, and I do this and that for her, and I buy her these shoes, and I buy her these things, and I'm taking care of her car and stuff like that, that she's so used to a guy not doing this for her, and it feels good for her, and so you get reeled in. You start really liking this motherfucker. But bruh, they are love bombing you. And a good way to not get caught up in that shit is, if a dude is love bombing you, step back and look at the situation and be like, do I really like this dude for him, or do I like him for the things that he does for me? The acts of service, the breakfast every morning. Dude used to make breakfast for me every morning. Stop doing it eventually. It's certain things that people will do to compensate for what they're lacking. A lot of times that people that love bomb you is because they're lacking in certain areas. So they're distracting you with this to make up for the other things that they're fucking lacking. Which is things that you probably don't know yet because you got the rose-tinted glasses on and he manipulating you, bitch. Love bombing. Stay the fuck away from that shit. Red flag number 9. This is another one that I've been through. Like, y'all, this is the same story with the dude who ended up beating my ass because he didn't like me going out. Like, it was crazy. And I was single at the time. But if a dude disagrees with you on a lot of things, now don't get me wrong, it is okay to not always agree on things, but especially if you're not always getting along and y'all don't agree on a lot of things, that should be the first sign that y'all are just probably not as good as a match as you think you are. 2, a lot of times men, they like to disagree with you, and this is the way they manipulate you as well. They try to disagree with you and make you feel less than, and that's a way to break down your confidence. So then once they break down your confidence, they can manipulate you and make you easily influenced because you're not as sure as yourself, sure about yourself. So if he always, you know, disagreeing with you and it's excessively, girl, keep that as a red flag and get the fuck away from him, because that is a narcissist, bitch. Like, I have a whole story time and I'm gonna have to do that another time. But girl, if y'all do not agree, maybe y'all just better off taking space. You can find a better friend, better lover, better fuckable friend with benefits. Just stay the fuck away from that shit, girl. Do not do it. And number 10, which is the last one. If he is jealous of you, a girl, run for the hills. I'm talking about every time something good happens for you, oh, that's cool. Like, you know, they're not really hyped up for what the fuck you're doing. As a man, he should definitely, you know, be your best hype woman. Hype man. He should be your hype man. So a lot of men, they will be jealous, and bruh, like, this is like just the beginning. Like, if you know that nigga, like, you could just tell when somebody's jealous of you. Like, he's trying to compete with you all the time. He's always trying to compete with you all the time, always trying to one-up you, always this and that, never happy for what you do. Or when you do tell him about your successes, it's always like, oh, he gotta mention somebody or how he doing better or what the fuck he did. Like, can we be happy for my successes? And let's also not forget that a lot of men that make less than you and have less status than you, there's a good chance that they are jealous of you. I'm not saying all of them, because some men, they're okay being, you know, having their money and being in the background, but most of the time, girl, if he is jealous, you need to stay away from people like that, because it'll be one of those dudes that throw acid on your face. That happened to a girl, throw acid on your face because he is jealous of the options that you have. These are the men that will beat your ass because they are jealous, because you are more ahead of them, you are finer than them, bruh. Like, you have to date in your league, bruh. Because when a man feels like he is lower than you, he's going to try to bring you down to his level. He cannot elevate you, bruh. All he can do is bring you down. Do not be around these jealous men. That is how you end up dead, missing, and wishing that you wanted more for yourself. So just stay away from men that, you know, shit, if they even have the potential to be jealous, girl, just do better for yourself. Don't be with no nigga that can't even do shit for you, period. If he's broke, that's the first red flag. Next. But anyways, if you guys like this motherfucking video, if you have some red flags down below, drop them down below. If I didn't say them in the video, let these hoes know what they are. I would love to hear them, so y'all can get hipped on the motherfucking game. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, period. Stay tuned. Leave a comment down below on some videos that you would like to see, and all my information's down below too, y'all. Check that out too. But I hope y'all learned something. I know I definitely, these are from my learning experiences, so you know, your big sister got you. Big sister got you, period. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video.